and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
And our opinion, of course,
Lonnie's
Bob.
getting all excited back there. Now she probably screwed up our timer. Yeah. We don't know what time. Okay, by the way, Brad, this is a good one for our subscribers today because these are 10 easy home exercises that you do for your entire body. We're going to go over every muscle.
Head to toe.
But you don't need equipment.
No equipment.
So I know how some of these people out here are trying to save money or they don't have the money for equipment. Like you spend all your money on cat toys, so.
Cat toys?
I don't know. I just thought it was funny because I
or
don't think Brad even likes cats, do you?
Well, I don't dislike them.
Okay.
I don't have one.
All
but
right.
anyways, you know, if you're in a hotel room and you want to get some exercising done, you know, you don't have your weight room there, you don't have the fitness club, and sometimes they get really bad ones anyways in hotel rooms. You might as well stay and do these.
That's right. So we're going to go over every muscle, and I know what many of you are thinking. If you are astute at all, you're thinking, how is he going to do biceps and how is he going to do lats? If you know body, it's very difficult to do those two, but we've come up with a way. So, by the way, if you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, what we're going to do today, and pain-free, and we upload every day. Subscription buttons over here, and please like us on Facebook. We really have this desire to be liked.
Right, and don't forget, strong like bull.
That's right. We haven't even said that in a while.
No, I thought I'd throw it in.
All right, let's start off, Brad. Let's the real simple one, triceps. There's a lot of ways to do this, but one way, if you're a beginner, why don't you go up to a countertop,
sure,
like this, or like this is a little lower. Make the diamond, okay.
I'll do them too, Bob.
Okay, and you're just going to go ahead and out like this. Now, you're getting a little chest with this too, but you're getting some pretty good tricep when you do these.
It makes a big difference when you get your hands in to make the diamond.
Right, as opposed to having them apart.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then you can go to the next progression on that would be diamond on your knees.
Yes.
And then, of course, the advanced thing would be diamond as a push-up.
Look at it, Bob's got that nice straight posture in this, very good. Massive triceps that are bulging.
Yeah, barely can fit in my size small shirt. So, all right, next one, Brad, we're gonna do low back and upper back. Again, a lot of, mid back and upper back, a lot of different ways to do this, but.
Shall we pull it out and give you some room?
You would normally do this on the floor. You wouldn't want to do this on a plinth like this or a mat. But if you're just beginning, Brad, you might want to just do kind of donkey kicks first.
Yep, the donkey kick. Ooh.
So we're getting the low back with this, and you're going to keep the back in a good neutral position.
Sure.
How am I doing with that, Brad?
Good. So we're looking at here, we want to keep that reasonably straight. Perhaps a little arch in here is good.
Yeah, a little bit. But you don't want to be like this, and you want to be like this.
Yeah,
kind of in that middle range. And you can work one leg, and then you can work the other leg. And then you could even start off, you know, again, if you're a beginner, just start one arm, then the other arm.
Again, still trying to maintain. You're going to tighten your stomach muscles up a little bit, so you're working some core here as well.
And then you can go out to the side too, because that gets a little more of the mid trapezius, right?
Yep, right up in here, those middle trap muscles. Get those fibers firing.
Of course, and then, you know, eventually what you want to do is, because you become a lot more efficient here, and you can do these a lot quicker, is just go ahead and do them all together.
The advanced.
So I can do this. I go up this way, and then I go out to the side.
Wow.
At the same time.
I wish we had a camera from the top down, Bob, so we could see that as well. We're going to get that someday. I call this one the pointer dog when you point straight ahead.
That's right. So again, just a good all-around, very simple way to do some back strengthening. And let's go right to the chest then, Brad, which is going to be similar to the diamond, except that you're going to have your arms farther apart.
Right.
So again, you can start with a countertop or a wall, even if you're brand new to these, because these can be tough for someone that's just starting.
Oh, sure. Yep.
But really, chest is you know, one that it should be a staple of almost all exercise programs.
Right. Get those.
So,
can you see over here, Lonnie? You know, if you're doing it on the wall, you get a wide base here. And then you bring your feet 2 or 3 feet apart from the wall. And, you know, you would start here once, you can do 10 to 20 of them here.
2 or 3 feet away from the wall, you're saying.
What did I say?
Apart.
Yeah, good point, good point.
So then you're going to go to, the next step would be kneeling. And again, I mentioned this in another video. If you are getting older and things are starting to sag a little bit, this really does work.
Yeah.
If you keep your arms back down this way further, so I do my push-ups way out like this, and I go like that.
So
as
normally his
opposed to-
hands would be up.
Yeah, normally they're about level with the shoulders. These are harder, obviously, but they also, again, work the lower chest more than the upper chest.
Right.
And you can get rid of that sagging.
Right.
So,
and you get some nice tricep in there as well.
yep.
Shoulders.
So, again, you can do those on your knees, and then you want to progress to the point where you, and you can do different widths, and you can even do them this way and this way if you want to
Right.
mix things up. But you're going to go ahead and go ahead and start doing some normal like this. And I use the perfect push-up a lot, Brad.
Oh,
You know what
sure.
I'm talking about the,
Right. I don't
with the
know if the
handles.
viewers all are familiar with the perfect push-up, but we'll get it. We've got a video on that.
Okay. Don't sit down, Brad, because I'm gonna do
is it
some.
my turn?
No, you're
Oh.
not yet. You're not till the end.
Oh,
All right, we're
I
gonna
gotta-
start some core, Brad. You can mix these in. You could do some chest and then core, chest and then core.
Yep.
But a good one that I always like is just staying flat like this, and you can again start doing bicycles. You know, so I'm keeping it nice and flat.
Right under here. Can you move your arm, Bob? Right under here. You want to try and keep this part of your back flat to the floor so you don't arch your back, and that'll give you core strength and keep your back safe.
And you can go to, you know, where you do more flutters, and you can also what we do called the dead bug.
Yeah.
So you're going
It looks like a dead bug,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Help! Help! Don't step on me.
the bug that was just squished maybe slightly, but and then I like to go right over onto my side, Brad, and I go ahead and start doing some of these side bends here, where I go ahead and I lift up like this. How do we do it? Like this, yep. So I take this hand and I put it, gives me kind of a little bit of feedback.
Yeah, it
on
looks
my
like
leg.
it's giving you feedback.
And I bend my knees and then I go up like this.
This is really nice on those lateral
Lateral obliques.
Yep.
Works out good. I do
Yeah.
these every night.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, excellent.
Every time I shouldn't say, every time I work out, I do these. Not always every night. So.
Right. I
All
knew
right.
I was going to get them there.
And then since I'm on my side, let's go right into hip abductors.
Okay.
So,
So working the muscle right here.
yep. And you're just going to go ahead and start doing some of these. You can do lots of these.
Yeah. Notice Bob's foot position. He's not pointing his toe up towards the ceiling like that.
Or down like this,
Right. He's
straight
got-
ahead.
Yep. And that focuses that hip abductor, really gets that, you know, if you got that waddling Trendelenburg walk, that'll help.
Now you can do it like this too.
Sure.
And I do them on a ball. I just like the ball right here.
Right in here, yeah.
It just.
You could throw a pillow in there.
Yeah. And then let's go ahead and go right into hamstrings, Brad.
Sure.
Hamstrings, you're going to show one of these, but one of them is just to go ahead and bridge up like this and then put this one out here. And believe me, that work is really, it's almost starting to cramp already.
Yeah. Be
It doesn't,
careful with
yeah,
these.
it doesn't take much on these.
If you do get a cramp, try and straighten that leg out right away because that'll get rid of it.
And what you can do is do it at different, you can go out further. Oh, this one wants to cramp today.
Ah, be careful,
So
Bob.
it's fine here, but as soon as I go out further, it wants to.
So you're saying with your butt in the air right here, you're going to bring, the farther you bring your heels out, your feet out, the more aggressive it is.
Right.
Okay.
And you're going to show one, Brad. If you have an office chair at home,
Sure.
you can just, this is a good way to do it. You just scoot around, right?
Make sure you're centered on the chair, though. Get a good hold of the chair and dig your heels in and scoot across. I tell you, if you got carpet, this won't
Brad,
work.
where'd you go?
I use this a lot with people with ACL replacement or repairs. You know, part of their recovery.
Reconstructions.
Yep, reconstruction.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Brad, if you want to show a squat and a lunge.
I do want to show a squat and a lunge, and I'm going to use this chair just for a little bit of balance. Okay. Good posture, shoulders back, feet about one shoulder width apart, and I'm just going to squat down here and up. And don't squat so far that you can't get back up. You know, so if you haven't done these, you know, start out shallow. But again, don't go too far either. I will use this. Think about a parallel line, this representing that. You shouldn't be going like that. Your knee should stay behind that. So actually, more of my weight is on my heels to get a good squat. And then,
There's a lot less stress on the knees this way. If the knee is going past that line, you are putting a lot more stress on the knee.
and then look at my thigh. If my thigh, once it gets to parallel, stop there. don't go for those extra deep squats. And I know some people really like them. They like the butt wink and all that. But it's going to be more healthy and take stress off of your low back and your knees if you keep.
Yeah, we're looking at for fitness at the long term here, not
Right,
just
not trying to wear your body out by the time you're 55.
right.
Then lunges, Bob.
You can do lunges, sure.
You don't need a chair for balance. You can go like this. And the same thing with the lunges.
Yeah.
Imagine this. You're going to hold that, Bob.
Sure.
And don't lunge like this.
So you're dipping down really is what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, you can go out to here, and then I just go down. I'll go this way so you can see this leg. This is the way I like to do them. Body's here, not forward. Good straight posture. Down, and I like to go just till my knee barely touches.
I was going to say, I touch. I
Do
have
ya?
to do. Yep.
Yep,
I
so-
just, I don't know. It just makes it easier for me.
Do you bang your knee in the floor and get
No,
bruises?
no. I just lightly touch.
Yeah, when I tell my patients, pretend there's an egg down there, and you're just going to touch that egg so they have good control. And this works both legs.
So you can have scrambled eggs later. All right, and then you want to show calves, Brad? Just real simple.
That got me tired, Bob.
I know it does.
Yeah.
You're going to use your chair for the calves, aren't you?
Oh, yes, Bob. Well, simply go up on your toes, and you're going to do 10, 20, or 20, 25 of these. If that's too easy with one, simply, or two legs, simply go to one leg. And, you know, you can do up to 20, 25 of these. And you're going to get, you'll feel them working.
So everybody's wondering how I'm going to do biceps, Brad. Because
Yeah,
how do you
yes,
strengthen
right.
this way? So
Yeah, this is, now there people are flocking in.
yeah,
Bob.
that's
This
right.
is
So
amazing.
you're going to get a rolled towel or rolled sheet, and you're just going to lay down. You're going to put it around your foot like this.
Yeah,
And this is going to give the resistance
okay.
as I push down like this. And
Yeah.
now
Oh, look at
Look
the
at that.
You can tell. You
Yeah.
can tell.
you can get a good workout here, Brad.
And you're getting a little leg workout too.
Yeah.
But your leg is usually stronger than that. Look, that is incredible.
Yeah.
Look at the bulge on there.
Mashed potatoes for everybody.
You thought of this one?
Yeah, I thought of this one.
Excellent. We'll patent it.
Yep, it's the Schrupp,
It is a
the
good
Schrupp Heineck technique.
Yeah.
I'll even throw your name on there
Really?
too.
Well, you don't have to, Bob.
You really don't want credit, huh?
I didn't have anything to do with it.
So
No. it
Brad
is
doesn't
good.
want his name on this one. Oh, I thought it is good.
It is good, Bob.
All right, lats too are difficult. I'm gonna have you move over, Brad,
Oh,
here.
I
but
got to get out of the way.
the simple one is what I call the tug of war above your head.
Yeah.
So you're gonna pull down like this way.
Right here. Lats.
So I'm strengthening this lat right
Right.
now because lats pull down, they
Yep.
extend a little bit, and
Yep.
they internally rotate too a little bit, but don't worry about all that. So I'm going down like this. Bless you, whoever sneezed.
Wow.
Okay, and then I can go the other way. So it's the tug of war both
And
ways.
you can tell he's working because he's getting a little bit of sweat on his brow.
Yep, a little bit. And you can also do some of these against the wall where you actually go like this and you lean like this. And
Yeah.
when you bring your body over, that actually works the lats too.
Yeah, so this arm up here is the lats pulling down and supporting that
Yep.
side.
Oh, I'm pumped up now.
Yeah,
I got the big
he is-
V shape
He
now.
is feeling strong like a bull.
So,
Once again, strong like a bull.
all right. Thanks for watching, folks.
Be careful with these.